when you get down to mini camp
Mini camp.
territory, it's tough scenes. You might be playing for Bob Stoops at the old Arlington Renegades kind of situation.
NFL draft.
Yep.
Well, you guys, terrible year, low key. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, not used to
Yeah, it
this
was
at
bad.
all.
It was really
Like,
bad.
Not seeing a guy go day one, day two. They go on day three, especially when at least Danny was at one point projected to go day one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's low key kind of crazy.
It was just overall just a bad draft class in general. I mean, there wasn't really any like insane superstars that come out of this class. I mean, obviously you have Cam Ward, but other than that, like you look at the 2017 draft class, you had Baker, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold at the time, who was raw. This year was just kind of just a low year for the draft in general, especially with the quarterback room.
Yeah,
But
I would say the quarterbacks is probably
Yeah.
where that is. Defense was pretty solid.
I was gonna say I think it was a heavy defensive draft, honestly.
Yeah.
And when you're a fan, you're like, oh, it's a low draft because nobody thinks about defense too much. But
yeah, kind of weird to see though that you didn't get a guy till the third day.
But it makes
hey,
sense.
technically, we got Dylan Gabriel day 2.
Technically, yeah.
But
Tech-
anyways, yeah. No, it's definitely a down year. I saw some guy beefing on Twitter, like some Texas guy saying like, bro, like the direction that OU's heading is terrible. And then somebody from OU was like, have fun, having a quarterback go in the 7th round, talking about Quinn Ewers. I was like, dude, that's the most terrible comeback ever because they literally had like, what, 2 first-round picks?
Yeah.
They had Jade Barron and Matthew Golden.
They think they had
Did they have 3?
three. They had Kelvin Banks, who
Oh
went
yeah, he went first too. So they had 3 first-rounders. I was like, dude, don't even. This is not the time. This is not the argument you want to get into right now. We're
because we'll
obviously
lose every single
I
time.
mean, it seems like, yeah, like I remember when we were in high school, like, 2016, 2020 era, it's like a couple of first round picks every year for us. I mean, that's just like
Yeah.
guaranteed. Our quarterback's going to go high. We're going to have a receiver and an O lineman go high every year. It's like, now it's just not the case. So it is weird. It was like, dang.
Yeah.
I remember OU kept posting like tonight's the draft.
Yeah, and it was like, let's
then
try
Friday-
this again.
Friday they posted it again. Tonight's the draft. And then it was like finally Saturday that they actually had content to post. I was like, dang, this is depressing.
Yeah. It's sad. But Danny to the Saints, Billy to the Falcons.
Mhm.
I think those are 2 good fits, really.
landed
I would have
in
really
good
liked
spot.
Danny to go to the Bills, but that's just personal. But I think him at the Saints is a good fit. Him and Bourbon Street. Danny and Bourbon Street.
Yeah, it's pretty
Who
crazy.
said Bourbon
Match
Street?
made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then obviously Billy, I really think he's going to start anywhere he went. So I'm surprised he went as late as he did, but I think Atlanta's going to fit pretty well for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just undersized. We said
that's
it
the
last
problem. Like, he's gonna have to grind. It's not gonna be given to him at all. Like, he's a ball hawk, but there's a lot of safeties that are ball hawks. Like,
Yeah.
he's not like some extraordinary 6'2" just killer, which is it kind of sucks that he's not. We fit like the scheme, like really helped him here, like being able to just roam and then just go make plays instead of. I mean, he can tackle, but is it as good as top level safeties? Derwin James, all these other people. Probably not. But I'm excited. I think that Danny has a real shot. I'm probably more excited to see him. I think he has a better shot to start before Billy, in my opinion, just because his knowledge of the game is just insane. But, shout out Ethan Downs too, going to sign a little UDFA to
Going to the Jags.
Jags, bro.
I hope they-
Y'all see our punter OG All-American got invited to a mini camp. I think what team was it for?
Dude,
Is it
doesn't
the
matter.
Colts? What do I want to say? It was maybe not the Colts.
Luke Elzinga, man.
I want to say it was the Colts.
I mean, he was the best player on the dang team this past year,
That's what I'm saying.
but punters get no love. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Titans. Wait, he got mini camp invites from the Bears and Titans.
yeah, I mean, we
I think
got
he accepted the Titans one, yeah.
10 guys that are going to mini camps.
Yeah.
I wish them luck. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's already hard enough being an unsigned or undrafted signing guy, free agent guy.
Yeah.
When you get down to mini camp
Mini camp.
territory, it's tough scenes. he might be playing for Bob Stoops at the old Arlington Renegades kind of situation. I mean, I think about Drake Stoops. He was an
Yeah.
undrafted free agent, and he's barely. I mean, he's hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, bro can't even
And
play the
then
first 6
These
games.
guys doing mini camps are a notch
Below.
below that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. You just got to get lucky, I think, with maybe a spot opens up for you somehow, and maybe
Yeah.
you put on the best performance of your life. But
I'm surprised that
wish
Luke
those guys
went
luck.
down so low. He was an all SEC player.
Who?
Punters just get
Luke Elzinga.
zero love. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's just
I
special
know,
teams.
but I mean, I'm just trying to think of how many better punters are out there.
I mean, I don't think many punters got drafted. That's just kind
No.
of how it goes for special
Yeah.
teams. Is they just
Yeah.
wait to sign them. in
And
free
they don't
agency.
like your career doesn't decline. Like kickers and punters. I remember, God, what's his name? He played for the Colts. Vinatieri, Adam Vinatieri.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He kicked until he was like 59, bro. And
Yeah.
I was like, he's out there gray, beard, gray. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro. But it's just not, there's no like wear and tear. All
I
you do
mean,
is
you look
kick
at
the
Justin
ball.
Tucker. He's been in
Yeah,
league
Justin
since I
Tucker,
can remember being alive.
Kickers and punters
Oh.
kick and punt till their, legs about to fall off. So,
Yeah.
but
Well,
the thing
hopefully
is,
Luke-
it's a lot easier to probably make a team or,
Yeah.
stay signed or stay on somebody's roster, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Luke can get like signed on the team. That'd be awesome.
That would be sick.
Or bro's gonna be with destroying
Yeah.
YouTube
Who-
videos.
Do we
Yeah.
have anybody else sign as a?
Oh, there's a bunch.
I don't think there was any
Okay.
signings left, but there was a
oh.
bunch of mini camp guys.
I think
Yeah,
Trace
like
Ford
minicamp.
signed. I think Trace Ford signed.
Trace
wanna say-
Ford,
I mean-
Caden Woolard.
He got a mini camp.
mini camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Oh
got
no,
some guys
Giants.
like
Giants signed Trace Ford.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say.
huge.
That's so crazy, man. Man, that's crazy. I mean, he wasn't even starting here.
yeah.
I think
So-
numbers. His pro day was crazy. That's what
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. He
His
had
pro
the
day,
crazy
he went
vertical, the
sick.
crazy bench.
because he's like a freak athlete. He's always
Had
been
an
like that. Even in high
insane pro
school,
day.
bro, he was just.
You're
But
right.
you're trying to compete against, R Mason,
Yeah,
and he's
totally
kind of like
a
that
combine
hybrid
guy.
size.
It's pretty cool that we got to see Trace Ford play high school football,
Mhm.
Wasn't
Santa
cool.
Fe.
college football, and now he's signed with the Giants. Like we got to see him at all three phases, which is
Yeah.
pretty
Well, we
cool.
also got to watch him on both sides of Bedlam, which is really cool. So
Yeah.
we got to see
Yeah.
him play a rivalry in our high school in Edmond, and then watch him play against us in Bedlam, play for
Yeah.
us in Bedlam. He got the worst sides of Bedlam because he lost. He came here and got whooped in 2022, and
Yeah.
then went out there in 2023 and lost in Stillwater. So he just got the
Yeah.
absolute worst hand dealt to him in Bedlam.
Yeah.
But no, it is cool to see him go to the Giants. That's cool that he got signed, man. That's good for him.
Yeah.
That's not
Cool.
a small deal.
Yeah. He went high, but
Yeah.
we got some guys. We got some guys out there, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Real quick, I
gonna
do
be
want to
like
talk
the-
about.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. There's been a lot of guys that are like, that low get signed, and then like all of a sudden, like in 2027, it'll be the Monday night intros. It'll be like Caden Woolard, Oklahoma, and you'd be like, bro, what?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
And he's on the Raiders. You're like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy. So I'm excited.
too.
I mean, if you really want it, bro, go get it. Honestly,
No, yeah, for sure. I agree. And I do want to talk about DG a little bit, man. What
Yeah.
a interesting position he's getting put in.
Yeah.
Drafted to the Browns. They they draft him, I think, round 3, and then they draft Shadur around like 6 or 7. They also already have, what do they got? The Deshaun Watson situation, and then they got
Joe Flacco
Joe
and Kenny
Flacco. Yeah. What a quarterback room. Whoever their quarterback coach is putting up with, I mean, bro's getting calls from
Yeah.
the Cleveland County Sheriff's Department probably
Collection
daily
calls.
at this point. So, whew,
And Deion Sanders.
yeah. Best of luck. Best of luck to Dylan Gabriel. I really hope he can. The Browns not a place to go be a quarterback. It's
No.
Cleveland. Not a place to go be a quarterback. So best of luck to him.
I wonder how it's going to shape up. I mean, from the draft process, you would think that the Browns believe Dylan is a better quarterback than Shadur. But are they going to coach him that way? If you're going to draft somebody 2 rounds, I think Shadur went in the 5th. If you're going to draft somebody 2 rounds behind you, you would think that you're the better quarterback. But I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see how that shakes up.
I bet you they'll give him a advanced opportunity over Shadur,
Yeah.
considering they drafted him over him. I think I probably think they drafted him for what we were talking about last week, which was like he's
He
a
can run the-
quarterback, he's a team player. Hopefully they
Yeah.
lean into that for him
Yeah,
and
dude.
tap into that.
Like I said, I think Dylan's style just fits really well in the NFL. He doesn't have amazing arm talent, like strength, like he can throw the ball far, but he's really accurate with those short, precise routes
And quick.
and quick. I think that is going to play really well in the NFL. His size isn't great, but I mean, he played in the Big Ten last year and went undefeated at his size. And there's a lot of those guys that are going to the league now. So I think he'll play pretty well if he gets his chance. I feel like his style fits the NFL really
Yeah.
well.
Quick decision making, gets the ball out fast, can get out of situations when he needs to with his legs.
Yeah, minimal mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very minimal mistakes. That's his
Yeah.
efficiency off the charts.
He's not turned the ball
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
No.
The only problem
Okay.
is that, outside of Deshaun Watson's personal decisions and, life choices, if he's healthy, bro's a dog. Like,
Good.
I mean,
He's
he's
good at
literally a dog. So,
I mean, but he was terrible last year. He was actually terrible when
I mean,
he was healthy.
I
he
mean, what
hasn't
I
played in like
He
2
was a
years.
dog
Mhm.
3-4 years ago, but when he got hurt and then when he came back, he was not good.
I mean,
he
he
was
at
had
all
all.
right there for a little
year
stint.
in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess,
Well,
but
the
still.
question is, if you're the Cleveland Browns drafting two quarterbacks, I mean that shows an incredible lack of faith in.
Browns draft a quarterback every year, bro. I swear.
That is true, but drafting two quarterbacks to me says like our quarterback is trouble, man. We just want to get this. We want to get somebody new. We want to get a new face.
About to go to jail.
Yeah, probably. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Legendary.
Last topic I do want to talk about out of the
Legendary.
draft is the 2026 draft. They're already dropping mock drafts. Of
course.
That's what we do. And are Mason Thomas projected to go in the first round?
Heck
To the
yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, that's just. I mean, who knows where he's actually going to end up? But yeah, that's he's the first rounder on this team now.
I saw
Yeah.
Deion Burks to the Eagles.
First round.
Oh, that would go crazy.
So yeah, a lot of hope in this team.
Yeah.
I saw John Mateer going 1-1 to the Browns.
yeah. Yeah.
I saw Michael Hawkins also.
Hey,
getting
by the way,
drafted.
today's John Mateer's birthday.
It is.
Bro's
Happy
probably
birthday, John
21.
Matthew.
He's probably can legally drink now. I bet. No, maybe he's older than that.
No, I
Maybe
think he is
22.
21. I think he turned 21.
What?
Isn't that
Let's
crazy?
see, 2022.
We're old.
We're becoming old heads, bro.
Probably.
21
Happens.
sounds pretty young.
Yeah, it sounds like years ago, bro.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we got a couple of first round guys in that projected draft, man. Been a
Yeah.
while since I'm like, it feels weird to have some first rounders on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It'd be exciting.
Maybe next year we won't be embarrassing.
Hopefully.
All right, guys.
All right, I think that wraps up draft talk.
Peace.